Alright, what is going on, everybody? My name is Ricky. Welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to take a quick few minutes to talk about a device that I have found to be really useful over the last couple years, and I feel like they don't really get enough credit. As somebody who plays, for a local church worship team, we play, hundreds of songs. Well, I guess I should rephrase it. Anywhere from 100 to 200 songs on our list of songs that we could play any given Sunday. It's kind of hard to memorize all these songs and the different keys that they may be in depending on who's singing from week to week. So, a lot of us will have tablets on stage with us. Or they might print out sheet music if they prefer to do it that way. I like to use a tablet, and we have an application in which we put all of our songs, and then we can just scroll from one song to the next. And so the device I want to talk today is called a Bluetooth page turner, and basically what it does is it's like a foot pedal that has a couple buttons that you can stomp on, and it will actually change the page left or right, and just kind of allow you to easily move through your song list without having to take your hands off your instrument. So this is really nice for songs that may be a little bit longer and you have multiple pages. And I'm going to actually show an example here in just a few moments. I've actually only got one camera set up, so I kind of wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about what they are for a second, and then I will reposition the camera and kind of show you what I'm talking about using my tablet here. So there are a few different versions. All right, so the one that I have is from a company called AirTurn, and it's the Duo BT200. This one is actually detachable, and I'll show you a little bit different picture of that, but you can detach the middle portion of it and use physical buttons, like if you wanted to use it as a what do you call it, a pointer, like click type thing. So this, it could definitely be useful in not just tablets and stuff like that, but if you wanted to hook it up to any device that might use Bluetooth, like let's say a laptop, you're giving a presentation, you can have this set up behind like a podium or something, and you can use the little handheld clicker, or you can stomp on it left, right, and I will actually show, like I said, in a different view, I'll show you the device I'm talking about. And then they also make, other companies make a different version. So I actually have two versions here. I have the one that I was just talking about, and I've also got one from Coda Music, and it's more of a stomp box based, and so it's got a metal chassis, and then it's got two click buttons on it that you can click left and click right, and for a little bit more sturdier. If you're a musician, you might have multiple pedals or a pedal board set up, something similar to that effect. This would fit right in there with your pedal board. In fact, this one was lent to me from a guy that I play worship music with at our church, and he keeps this on his small pedal board that he uses for his acoustic guitar setup. And so quick shout out to Maddie for letting me, borrow this for this video. So I just kind of wanted to give an example of them, and I just personally feel like that they're not talked about really as much as maybe they should be, or at least I didn't know about them until a couple years ago. And I think once you kind of play with having one, it's really hard to go back. I know not too long ago we had one go out where it kind of stopped working, and it's like you get so used to playing your music without it. Or with it, and then you don't have it working, and now you have to go back to like flipping the pages on the tablet, trying to real quick in between your strum pattern, and it becomes kind of like, man, I can't believe I ever played without having this thing. So I'm going to take a few minutes to switch the camera over here, get it kind of faced so that you can see the tablet, and I'll kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I will be right back. Alright, so the stomp box style one I was talking about looks a little something like this. This is actually kind of a light metal, maybe aluminum or something chassis. Sorry if the camera view is not zoning in very well. But it's got two stomp buttons, basically left, right. Then you got a couple other little things that you can set it up and use it for. But that's one example. The other one that I was mentioning is this one here. This is the one that I've been using for a little while. It's not really as sturdy or as durable per se as, like, say, the other one. But like I said, this one actually is detachable with this middle piece here. You can unplug both of these little cables here, and this middle piece will actually detach, and then you can use it as more of like a as a point and click type device. But what's really nice is, let's see, I think it's hooked up to my tablet here, and I don't know how well you'll be able to kind of really see what's on screen at the moment, but you can see by simply clicking, you know, left or right here, you can see the page in the background on the tablet turning. So again, if you're standing up and you're looking at a tablet and you know you have this kind of on the ground, it's just a lot easier to stomp on this than it is to stop your strumming, reach up, you know, flick, you know, from page to page and so on and so on. So and again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a music sheet type application. This would work with many other applications, many other programs, different devices, anything that's kind of controlled by Bluetooth. It just makes it really simple to kind of browse through and do things with the hands-free, which is really, really nice. So I just kind of wanted to bring this, you know, to everybody's attention, that, you know, if you play music and you maybe go through a lot of songs. I mean, obviously the simple thing is to say, oh, you know, just memorize all the songs, but sometimes that's not really feasible to do. You know, like I said, I think our church we have well over 150, you know, 200 songs on our set list. Some of them we play regularly, and we might have some of them memorized, but we've also got a handful of different, you know, vocalists, so depending on who's singing might be in a different key, and that's a lot of stuff to memorize from week to week. And you know, sometimes also if you play multiple instruments, you know, I will switch around from guitar to bass. Every now and then I'll play keys. So it's just nice to be able to have something that you can have on the floor, that you can have your music up on a tablet or something, and you can just simply flip through the pages without having to take your hands off the instrument. It just makes it a lot simpler, in my opinion. As far as like pricing and stuff goes, I want to say the AirTurn version, which is this guy here. You know, maybe, I don't want to say maybe like right under $100 or right at $100, somewhere in that range. I think the last time I checked on Amazon, I found this one going for somewhere in like the 160, 170 range or something like that. So, you know, I just think that they're a really useful tool, and if you've never tried one, you know, and I would just definitely, you know, suggest looking into them. They're definitely, now that I've played with one for probably close to a year or so, it's just really hard playing without it. It's just, I mean, it really is a nice thing to add to your collection of tools on stage. But yeah, anyways, just wanted to bring that up and show you guys that real quick. If you guys appreciated the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. What do we need to do?
Hit that notification bell, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel.